Hi guys, welcome to this video. In this one, we are going to create a better way to upload CSV data into Django models. So how is it better than the last one? So in the previous one, we used to upload the CSV and we used to save that onto our server, and then without any validation, we used to save the data on the Django model. So in this one, we are not going to save the CSV on our server and do the validation and then insert the data into the model. So the code is already available on the GitHub, and we are going to use the previous video's code and create a new endpoint into that. So let's get started. So those who are new, so let me tell you all that we have a model called as product, and these are all the fields. The category field is a choice field which takes in these choices, and then user is a foreign key. So we are going to go to the views.py and start by creating a new endpoint. So the endpoint will start with action, details will be again false, and methods will be post. And then we are going to create the endpoint. I'll call it as upload data with validation. This will again take in self and request, these two parameters, and we are going to first of all take the file. So I'll call it as file, and we are going to take from request.files.get, and I'll be sending it as file itself. Then we are going to use this file to read the data, but we are going to read it by using Csv Dot dict reader. So this dict reader, and in this we are going to pass the following. So I'll call it as codex dot iter-decod, and in this we are going to pass the file, and the encryption type is UTF-8, and after the closing of first bracket we are going to specify the delimiter. So the delimiter will be of course the comma, because this is a CSV file. So delimiter, and we need to import this codec. So VS Code has already imported it for me. Y'all will have to do this. Now take this data in a reader variable. So I'll call it as reader, and then we are going to convert that into a list. I'll call it as data is equal to list reader. Now we are going to pass this data to our serializer. The serializer is this, which is a model serializer for the model product. It has all the fields. So we are going to pass that. I'll call it as serializer is equal to self.serializer class. So this will get me the serializer class that we have specified over here in the model view set, and we'll pass in the data is equal to data. And since CSV can have multiple data, so I'm going to call it as many is equal to true. Let me quickly fix the spelling of this serializer. So that's done. Now let's check if it is valid or not. So for that we are going to use serializer.isValid, and this will as you can see, the suggestion is correct. Raise exception is equal to true. So if there is any exception in the CSV data, then it will throw an error from here itself. And then we are going to iterate over this serializer data. So that will be for row in serializer.data. So instead of uploading all the data in the for loop and hitting database every time, we are going to use bulk create. So for that I'm going to create a list, and that will be called as product list, and it will be empty list, and inside this we are going to append. But what we are going to append? We are going to append the product. This is the model name, and inside this we are going to specify all the fields. So we will have user underscore ID, and row will be of user. Then after this I'm going to duplicate this, one for category, price, name, description and quantity. So this will be category, and over here as well category, then this will be price. I'll copy and paste it over here. Then this will be name, same over here. Then this will be actually description, and I'm going to copy paste it over here, and this will be quantity, and again copy paste it over here. So if you all see the model over here, the field name is user and there's nothing called as user underscore ID. But if we have to give the ID over here, then we specify it by underscore ID. That's why I'm doing this. And now we are going to do the bulk create. So it will be product dot objects dot bulk create and pass in this list. So that will create all the objects at once. And after this we are going to return a response. So return a response, and I'll call it as successfully uploaded the data. And this will be return. So that's it. And as we can see in this new endpoint, we have not saved the file, CSV file in the database, and we have also taken care the validation. So let's try to upload some invalid files and check it out. I already have uploaded this file, so y'all can use this. And also one thing I have not mentioned, where does this name come from? So user, category, all these are the headers of the CSV file. So let's try to upload invalid data. So for that, let me start my server. To run the server, I need first of all the virtual environment. So let's do that. Virtual env.env I'm going to create and activate that env. So it will be source.env/bin/activate, and let me clear it once. After that we need to install everything from requirements.py. So let's do that. So it will be pip install -r and requirements, and I'm going to press tab, enter. It will download everything and install it inside this virtual environment. So now that is done, let's navigate inside the source directory and let's migrate the app. So python manage.py migrate. This has created everything, and let's try to run the server now. And we'll go over here. And as you all can see, this gives me error. That is correct. We'll go to the products, and this is the new endpoint that I have created. So let me zoom it once. So product upload data with validation. So we are going to use this now. And it will give me an error. Yes, that method get is not allowed. That is correct. We have made a post endpoint. So we are going to use the postman for that and try it out. In the postman, we are going to use the same URL to upload the file. So let's copy this, open the postman and create a new request. I'll paste the URL over here, and this will be a post call, not get. We'll go inside the body, we'll select the form data, and this will be file as we have specified in the code. So let me minimize this and show you all. Here, this is that file name. And then we are going to select instead of text as file and select the file. So let me create an invalid file over here. So I know the category is of type books and user is 1. I don't have the user right now, and I'll change this to book instead of books to books dash. Okay, and we'll try to upload this part too. And I'll select this file and try to upload. And we got the error. Category books is not a valid choice and user is not, object does not exist. So that's correct. And validation is working successful. So let me quickly create a admin user and we'll update the file as well. So first of all, let's update the file and change it back to the books, and let's stop the server. Let me clear the screen, and we are going to create the admin user. So python manage.py create super and press tab. I'll call it as admin instead, blank, give it some random password, and yes. So that is done. Let's run the server now again. We'll go to Postman and we'll try to upload the same file. Wait, let me reselect the file because I have made some changes. I don't know if that works or not. And we'll send. And yes, there we go. We have successfully uploaded the data. Let's check it out if it has uploaded or not. So I'll select this. We'll go to the browser actually, and let's clear this and go to products only. And this is the list view of that, and there we can see the data is present. So we are successfully able to upload the CSV data without saving it on the server and with validation. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment and share the video. See you in the next one.